Friends, welcome to Leela Kids channel. In this channel, we are going to see 10th Standard Science Unit 13 Structural Organization of Animals Part 2 and 3 PTA cousins and additional cousins. Part 2 PTA cousins and additional cousin. Number 1 is one more cousin. According to the dental formula, canine kind of teeth is absent in rabbit. And 2 short answer cousins. What are the glands embedded in the rabbit skin to regulate the body temperature? The sweat glands and sebaceous glands embedded in the skin to regulate the body temperature. Please like, share and subscribe Leela Kids channel. Part 3 additional cousins. One more cousin. What are the two groups of kingdoms of Animalia? Invertebrates and chordates. The scientific name of Indian cattle leech is Hirudinaria granulosa. Example of metamerically segmented worm with organ system are annelids. Which glands produce milk in mammals? The dermal mammary glands. In leech, segmentation of body is called metamerism. During breeding season, the celitellum produce cocoon. Please like, share and subscribe Leela Kids channel. இந்த வீடியோஸை நீங்கள் நிறைய பேர் பார்க்குறீங்க, ஆனால் இதை ஷேர் பண்ணுங்கள், லைக் பண்ணுங்கள், சேனல் சப்ஸ்கிரைப் பண்ணுங்கள் ப்ளீஸ். உங்களோட சப்போர்ட்டும் எனக்கு தேவைப்படுது. அண்ட் தென் இந்த வீடியோவை எகெயின் அண்ட் எகெயின் போட்டு பாருங்கள். ஆன்சர்ஸ் உங்களுக்கு மெமரைஸ் ஆகும், எக்ஸாம்ஸில் ஃப்ளோ ஈஸியாக இருக்கும். ஆல் தி பெஸ்ட் ஃபார் யுவர் எக்ஸாம். In leeches, which help them to locate their food? Eyes. Which sucker helps in feeding? Anterior sucker. Middle of anterior sucker is the mouth. On the middle dorsal side of 26th segment is the anus. Mid-ventral opening between second and third annuli of 10th segment is male genital pore. Digestion takes place in stomach by the action of proteolytic enzyme. Please like, share and subscribe Leela Kids channel. Which channel serves as heart? The lateral channel. In leech, which part helps to store spermatozoa? Epididymis or sperm vessel. The scientific name of common rabbit is Oricotelagus cuniculus. What is the function of sweat gland and sebaceous glands? They regulate the body temperature. Thoracic cavity and abdominal cavity is separated by a transverse partition called diaphragm. Abdominal cavity encloses digestive and urinogenital systems. Which rabbit is reared for fur? Anaconda. Which teeth helps in grinding of the food materials? Molars. The enlarged anterior part of the trachea or windpipe is larynx or voice box. Please like, share and subscribe Leela Kids channel. Larynx leads into trachea or windpipe. Opening of the larynx is guarded by epiglottis. 12 pairs of carinal nerves and 37 pairs of spinal nerve forms the peripheral nervous system. Midbrain includes the optic lobes. Match the following: external structure, segments and significance. Anterior sucker, first, fifth, feeding. Celitellar region, 9th and 11th, produce cocoon. Male genital aperture, 10th, consists of penis. Female genital aperture, 11th, contains vagina. Assertion and reason. Assertion: the wall of the buccal cavity bears 3 jaws with minute teeth in leech. Reason: leech makes a triradiate incision in the skin of host by the jaws. Answer: both assertion and reason are true. Assertion: in leech, egg case or cocoon is formed around the 9th 11th segment. Reason: leeches lead a free mode of life in ponds and swamps. Please like, share and subscribe Leela Kids channel. Short answer question. Mention 2 important characteristics of class Mammalia. Milk producing mammary gland in females. Covering of hair on the body. Which geographical areas in and around the world leeches are found more predominantly? India, Bangladesh, Pakistan, Myanmar and Sri Lanka. How respiration takes place in leeches? Oxygen dissolved in water diffuses through the skin into hemocytic fluid. CO2 diffuses out. The skin is kept moist and slimy due to mucus secretion. Please like, share and subscribe Leela Kids channel. Write a few lines about excretion of leech. In leech, excretion takes place by segmentally arranged paired tubulus called nephridia. There are 17 pairs of nephridia which open out by nephritiopause from 6th to 22nd segment. Write about the medicinal value of leech. They can be used to treat cardiovascular disease, effective in increasing blood circulation and breaking blood clots. Biochemical substances in saliva are used for preparation of drugs that can treat hypertension. Technique of bleeding in a patient helps to remove toxic impurities from the body. Reason out leech is hermaphrodite. Leech is hermaphrodite because both the male and female reproductive organs are present in the same animal. Define cuniculture. It refers to rearing of rabbit. Grey giant, white giant are reared for meat. Ancora is reared for fur. Write the taxonomic position of leech. Phylum Annelida, class Hirudinea, order Naphthodelida, genus Heridinaria, species Granulus. Please like, share and subscribe Leela Kids channel. Write the taxonomic position of rabbit. Phylum Chordata, subphylum Vertebrata, class Mammalia, order Lagomorpha, genus Auricotalagius, species Cuniculus. Long answer question. Explain the structure of digestive system in leech. The digestive system includes the long alimentary canal and the digestive glands. The alimentary canal of leech is a straight tube running from the mouth to the anus. Mouth is a triradiate aperture situated in the middle of the anterior sucker that leads into the small buccal cavity. The wall of the buccal cavity bears 3 jaws with a single row of minute teeth. The jaws are provided with papillae which bear the openings of salivary glands. Mouth and buccal cavity occupy the first 5 segments. The buccal cavity leads into muscular pharynx. Please like, share and subscribe Leela Kids channel. Pharynx, it is surrounded by salivary glands. The secretion of saliva contains hirudin. It prevents the coagulation of blood and leads into crop through a short and narrow esophagus. Crop is the largest portion of the alimentary canal. It is divided into a series of 10 chambers. The chambers communicate with one another through circular apertures surrounded by sphincters. A pair of lateral backwardly directed cache arises by blind outgrowth from each chamber known as cache or diverticula. Crop and its diverticula can store large amount of blood which can be slowly digested. The last chamber of crop opens into stomach. The stomach leads into intestine, which is a small straight tube that opens into rectum. The rectum opens to the exterior by anus. Please like, share and subscribe Leela Kids channel. Explain the structure of brain of rabbit. Brain is stimulated in the corneal cavity covered by 3 membranes on outer durameter and inner pyometer and the middle and arachnoid membrane. Brain is divided into forebrain or prosencephalon, midbrain or mesencephalon, the hindbrain or rhombencephalon. Forebrain consists of pair of olfactory lobes, cerebral hemispheres and diencephalon. Cerebral hemispheres are connected by transverse band of nervous tissue called corpus callosum. The midbrain includes the optic lobes. The hindbrain consists of the cerebellum, pons varoli and medulla oblongata. Please like, share and subscribe Leela Kids channel. Describe structure of rabbit heart with a neatly labeled diagram. The heart is a pear-shaped, lies in the thoracic cavity between the lungs. It is enclosed by a double-layered membrane, the Pericardium. The heart is four-chambered with 2 auricles and 2 ventricles. Inner auricular septum separates the 2 auricles and interventricular septum separates the 2 ventricles. The right auriculo-ventricular aperture between right auricle and right ventricle guarded by tricuspid valve. The left auricle ventricular aperture between left auricle and left ventricle guarded by bicuspid valve or mitral valve. Right auricle receives deoxygenated blood through 2 precaval and 1 postcaval vein from all parts of the body. The left auricle receives oxygenated blood from the pulmonary veins from the lungs. The pulmonary artery arises from the right ventricle, carries the deoxygenated blood to the lungs. Please like, share and subscribe Leela Kids channel. The systematic arch or aorta arises from the left ventricle, supplies oxygenated blood to all parts of the body. இந்த வீடியோ உங்களுக்கு பிடிச்சிருக்குன்னா லைக் பண்ணுங்க, ஷேர் பண்ணுங்க, சப்ஸ்கிரைப் பண்ணுங்க சேனலை. அகெயின் அண்ட் அகெயின் வீடியோஸை போட்டு பாருங்க, பெனிஃபிட் ஆகுங்க இந்த வீடியோ பார்க்கறதுனால. ஆல் தி பெஸ்ட் ஃபார் யுவர் பப்ளிக் எக்ஸாமினேஷன். We can meet in the next video. Bye bye.